to get on. Everybody. I mean, you guys are in the room with somebody.
Canary Yellowstone, I'm putting on that stuff. Digging in the bank, pull out my money, make a bitch bust up.
Smell like money.
I think me and Young Skull crazy. I did 56 bras on the European tour.
Good Lord of mercy. Jesus. Hey, listen, that child support payment is no joke, right? That child support payment ain't no joke for broke ninjas. That child support payment ain't no broke for ninjas who got money. That child support payment ain't no joke for a lot of people. It's holding a lot of men back. A lot of people get caught up in that child support payment. There's a lot of baby mamas that's out here living the luxury life of child support payments. Some people get lucky and some people don't. Today, we're going to talk about rapper Future paying a huge amount of child support every month. Y'all know that Future got a whole lot of kids, even one with Sierra, right? But he does not pay child support to Sierra, and we might explain why here as well. Welcome back to Hot Topics TV, y'all. If you've never been here before, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and let's get right into the topic. So, rapper Future. Celebrities, this article says that celebrities have a lavish lifestyle, but at the end of the day, they are just people like everyone else. And they're subject to the laws and the court proceedings like everyone else. Meaning, no matter how rich you are, your baby mama could take you to court for child support, and a judge will determine how much it is that you have to pay her per month based on your income, based on how many other children you have to support, based on how many bills you got, and all that other stuff. Back in the day, child support was wicked. It was wicked to the point where the judges didn't care about how many other children you had. They didn't care about jobs. They didn't care about how many bills you had to pay. They didn't care if you became unemployed after. They just threw a number out there and you would have to pay that number. Well, times and things and times have changed. So now, it is more favorable for a man to be on child support because you could walk away with $150 in child support per month. Or you might get very unlucky and walk away with $150,000 per month in child support. But let's get back to this Future story. So, plenty of celebrities have been arrested publicly. Chick King talking about handcuffs. And plenty of them have been brought to court and been served court orders to attend rehab or some kind of program. Some of them have had public divorces, defamation cases, child support cases, child support custody cases. All these stuff continues to play out in the public eye, right? The main difference is the staggering amount of money that celebrities end up having to pay in these child support and custody agreements. Some of them, like I said before from the beginning, have to pay a whole lot. And some of them, even having a whole lot of money, gets to pay a little bit. So here's an example. Katie Holmes. Katie Holmes received $4.8 million in child support following her separation from Tom Cruise. $4.8 million in child support following her separation from Tom Cruise. Y'all know Katie Holmes ended up with Jamie Foxx after that, right? Yeah, she went black. I don't know if she turned back because I ain't never seen her after that. But that's neither here nor there. Guy Ritchie had to pay $92 million following his divorce from Madonna. Now, Madonna was already stinking rich. You talking about the legend Madonna. And Guy Ritchie still had to pay $92 million following that divorce. That's for child support and whatever else settlement that went into that calculation that came to that gross number. And even Kelly Clarkson pays around $200,000 per month in alimony to her ex-husband with their joint custody agreement. So it's not far-fetched. Now, it seems that the rapper Future is among the many celebrities who are paying a large amount of child support per month for all of his kids, with some demanding even more from him because of his alleged lack of involvement in their lives. You have baby mamas that are Future's baby mamas that are saying, look, he's not even around. These babies don't even see him. I'm literally raising this child by myself. He's a friggin' deadbeat dad. Yeah, he's famous. Yeah, he makes good music. He travels the world. He's making a whole lot of money. But his babies, his kids, his children never sees him. I think we deserve some more money than the small change he's throwing towards us. Now, I'm going to explain something to you, just because a lot of people think that Future is, okay, he's a rapper, he a hood nigga, he probably broke. I want you to understand that Future is rolling in the dough, okay? And a recent deal that he made has him rolling even more in the dough. Now he is up to his nose in money. Rapper Future is on par to keep up with the likes of Nick Cannon, because you know Nick Cannon is spitting them babies like bam, bam, bam. The rapper currently has 10 children of his own. This is Future. Future has 10 children of his own, which he had with 9 different women, including Russell Wilson's wife, who is now, you know, Ciara. Ciara and Future had a relationship before. I guess she thought she wanted a bad boy, and then, you know, Future wouldn't commit, so she switched it up. Changed up herself and went and got her a Russell. Right. So because most children are currently under the age of 18, most of his children are, the rapper does have to pay a substantial amount of child support per month. Because they're under 18, and you're going to pay that child support until they hit 18 years old, which is considered legal adult age in the United States of America. Now, while details regarding the exact amount per child are difficult to find, it is estimated that Future pays around $750 per week per child. $750 per week per child. That's 750 times 10. This adds up to around $30,000 a month. Or just child support alone, and does not include any potential insurance plans that he may be covering for some of these children also. Usually in these deals, because he's daddy with the bag, he probably got to cover who got to go to dance class, who's doing karate, who's playing football, you know, all the extracurricular activity stuff. He'll cover that also. And then he'll cover their medical insurance and all that other stuff also. Or maybe that's all included in the child support that he is paying to the mamas. But damn it, 10 children? 5 would have slowed me down, all the way down, if I had to pay $750 per week for each one. But I'm not Future, and I don't have Future's money, so the courts ain't gonna do me like they doing Future. Very little is known about Future's relationship with his children. He doesn't post a lot of pictures showing him and the kids hanging out on a yacht somewhere, playing soccer, doing anything, as it is something that he tends to keep very private for the most part. But his relationship with his children's mothers, that appears to be rocky, with some claiming that he is not a present in the kids' lives kind of dad. Well, I'll be fair. Most of these baby mamas that Future got, these were like Instagram women groupies that he flew in, you know, popped it, and she ended up with a belly and a bag. Let's be real, right? She ended up with a belly and a bag. And that's it. It wasn't no longevity. It wasn't like they were dating for a while and courting each other and engaged. It wasn't the kind of relationship that he had with Ciara. Most of these baby mamas were just, she got a fat ass, she looked pretty, a pretty face, Instagram model type, get a baby from her kind of thing. Future's fuel was added to the fire when his oldest son, Jacoby, retweeted a post by Dwight Howard's son, Brian. The post said, "My dad ain't a real dad." This is Dwight Howard's son. Put a tweet out that says, "My dad ain't a real dad." And then Future's son took it and retweeted it and said, "My dad ain't a real dad." I like to say, my dad ain't a real dad either. You know what I'm saying? He don't even talk to me. And he knows I'm sad and I need him. That's sad as hell. For your child to have to go to social media and says he don't even talk to me and he knows I'm sad and need him. That kind of sound like that little man is going through depression, need his dad to say a couple of words to him, especially in this age where children know very much what fame is, and they know what social media, they look on social media and they see their parents being famous, right? And they see how he's living. They read all these articles about how much money he's making and all that. And they think, damn, I'm not a part of any of that. He's not showing me off to the world. He's not nothing. But hey, in the grand scheme of things, we live in a wicked world. So Future might have a very good reason for not showing his children off all the time. You know, when people can't get to you, they will get to the next thing that's closest to you. It could be your woman. It could be your babies. It could be your mama. So he might have a point keeping that part of his life hidden. And the children might not understand it until later on. This led many, however, to believe that this was Jacoby's only way of reaching out to his father. Of course, you've seen Future and his baby mamas go through it. He doesn't take it to social media first. They do. And then he answers back. And then they go back and forth and then it disappears, right? Now, while it may seem that most of the children's mothers are content with their current custody agreement, both Eliza Seraphin and Brittany Mealy, they have been battling Future in court for an increase in their monthly payment. They're saying that this $750 a week shit, it ain't doing it. We need more money. Rumors initially began surrounding Seraphin, with many outlets reporting that she was asking for $53,754 per month for her daughter that she has with Future. This is what she went to court and asked for. Judge, I want $53,754 a month. Now, may I remind you that this man has 10 kids and he is paying an estimated $30,000 for all 10. That's a come up. That's a come up. That does not affect his pocket in any way. He goes to the club. He buys more liquor. He spends more money in a strip club in one night than what his monthly child support payment is. $30,000 divided amongst 10 every month, nothing. She gets all high-chested and wants to go to court and ask for $53,754, and she had it down to the T. The judge eventually dismissed her request and issued a temporary order forcing Future to pay her $3,200 a month. So that's a far cry. $3,200 per month instead of her $53,000 per month. You know, a lot of people was on that anyways. They were like, you don't need no $53,000 goddamn dollars a month to raise no little girl. Girl, you trying to set up a retirement plan. You trying to set up a come up, right? That man didn't make that baby by himself. You knew what kind of man you was laying down for making this baby. It ain't like your child was the first one kind of thing. He got other children to support. You know, people were beating her pretty bad. So both Seraphin and her lawyers believe that this amount will eventually change, with her lawyer making statements saying that the child support dispute is not concluded and the case is far from over, with reference to their ongoing battle. This is still a win for Seraphin, he said, as Future had only offered to pay her $1,000 a month, but the judge gave her $3,200 per month instead. So she'll take that little win for now, but we're still going after the bag, the big money. Brittany Mealy also brought Future to court for an increase in her son's monthly child support payment. The rapper has been paying $3,000 per month to Brittany Mealy since 2014. But Mealy has said that both her child's needs have changed, and so far, Future's income has also changed. So he's supposed to be able to afford more because the children are growing, they need more things, and things are getting more expensive, so that money needs to get to change as well. That's what she says to the court, right? Mealy also accuses Future of not being present for his child and claims that he did not maintain their child's dental insurance like he was supposed to. That allegedly led to an increase in spending on her behalf to continue to care for her child, including additional daycare costs. The relationship between Millie and Future has been tense from the jump and was further exacerbated by an inappropriate text that the rapper sent to their son, calling Millie a derogatory term. Bitch! Millie made sure to publicly call Future out for his inappropriate behavior and also accused them of being abusive and neglectful towards their son. In other words, trying to tarnish the man's reputation to the public. Now, following their separation, Ciara and Future also had set up a child support and custody agreement for their son. Future seemed to be displeased with whatever arrangement was allegedly going on, and he took to social media to accuse Ciara of letting him see their son. You're not letting me see my little Future Jr. Why am I paying child support for a child I can't see? You being vindictive. You one of them kind of baby mamas. But you're not telling the public that. Future also alleged that he was paying Ciara $15,000 a month in child support, while all these others was getting $750 a week. Ciara was getting $15,000 per month. That's what Future said. I don't know if it's true, which would total about half of what he is estimated to pay for all his minor children combined. Something must have been special about Ciara. Ciara and her sources were quick to shut that shit down, making it a point to let the media know that she has never prevented him from seeing their child. These sources also confirmed that Future does not and has never paid her no $15,000 a month in child support. And they blamed the rapper's behavior on jealousy, because Ciara had moved on and started her new relationship with her husband, Russell Wilson, and he felt some type of way about it, so he was on social media venting. Ciara and Future called it quits a few months short after she gave birth to their son, among allegations of Future cheating on her, which allegedly occurred during Ciara's pregnancy. She was bitter about it, so as soon as she had the baby, ended the relationship. Now Future continues to deny all these allegations of infidelity, and he simply states that, listen, it wasn't because I was cheating on her, it's because we actually grew apart. Okay, now I'm not here for their relationship, I'm here about the child support. Let me say this. I remember Russell Wilson putting a statement out where he said, as a matter of fact, we are rich, we are wealthy for generations to come. So whatever little minuscule amount of money you were going to give to my wife towards your son, our son, just go ahead and keep that for yourself and give it to your other children, because you're the one that's running around here having baby with everybody, and you're going to need that money more than we do. We're good over here. That's what Russell Wilson said. So Ciara didn't have to put him on child support. She took away all that. She just moved on with her life. She's like, we need nothing from you. Go ahead and live your life, right? I want you to know something, though. The other baby mamas that Future got, they're sitting around reading the same stuff that we're sitting around reading. Future's publishing catalog has been acquired by Influence Media in an estimated deal that is worth 8 figures. Influence Media, a New York-based entertainment company first launched in 2019, announced the deal on Tuesday. In a statement, the Influence Media partner and co-founder advisor Renee McLean noted that Future's status as a cultural icon whose influence cannot be denied. It was worth paying them 8 figures to buy his music catalog. Okay, for Future, this acquisition included 612 tracks spanning back from 2004 to 2020, is part of the ensuring that his songs get the next chapter that they deserve. So if he sell these music off, which he did in a big deal that went down recently, they could then use these in the future to promote, I don't know, in a sneaker commercial maybe. You might see it in a Publix commercial. You might hear it in a movie. They can basically do whatever they want with it at this point, right? Because they've already paid him the money up front. He said that my music, my art, and these songs represent some of the most precious artworks of my career, he said. And it was confirmed that the catalog went for the deal was estimated at about $75 million in one go. $75 million. So his baby mamas, when they go to court and they're like, Your Honor, his income has changed since then significantly, and his children are growing. Who used to wear size 6 shoes now wear size 13. Them shoes ain't no $40, $50 no more. Even if we go to the cheapest, it's $100 and something for a pair of shoes now for these kids. You get what I'm saying, right? Okay, so they're eating more, they're getting bigger, they require more things. Their daddy is a celebrity. They want to live somewhat of a decent life too. They don't want to go around in rags. They want to go around in riches. So they deserve the kind of life that their father has, that kind of stuff. So they keep taking him back to court, not Sierra, but the rest of them, some of them, keep taking him back to court, trying to increase what it is that they've been given so far. And so far, it hasn't worked yet. But some of them attorneys are saying, hold on, because the fight's not over. We still going for the bag. And we're making increase little by little, 1,000 here, 1,000 there, even though it's far from like the 50,000 that they're asking for per month. Right now, as it stands, Future pays an average of $30,000 per month for 10 children. And this is according to MSN, and this is according to the information about his deal is according to Complex, right? Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this one, and I'll catch you on the next video. It's Hot Topics TV. You already know if the topic is hot, we're on it. I'm out. Peace.